Diddy Kong Racing versus the DL6 incident.
Whoa! You should have put this in the first one. People would have stuck around longer.
No, this is the part where you clip this part for the intro.
Oh, you're right.
Intro.
Folks, what is up, and welcome to a special stream. Today we're doing a very weird thing that we cobbled together very quickly today. Thank you very much for everybody being excited for this. I'm tentatively calling this Bracket and Attack It. This is a sick, twisted idea from the mind of Chris. Chris, explain what we're doing today.
Okay, so I'm calling this a random things bracket. Anyone that's familiar with YouTube channel Hivemind, they're far more successful than we will ever be. I stole this idea basically from them.
Picture Diggy grinding. Let me know what you think about that little picture in your mind down in the comments below.
We have 64 random things here, a lot of which given by our fans. I don't have a list in front of me because if I click out of this, we lose the PowerPoint, so sorry about that. But we're going to go through all 64 of these things and determine which of these things is the best thing. What we're rating best on is going to vary on a case-to-case basis. It's kind of just vibes-based.
I love that. I love that. All right, starting right off from the beginning, we have planking versus flow from Progressive.
Heater of a matchup.
It's a really interesting energy.
So those, just, in case anyone's watching this while they cook, planking, the thing where people laid on things flat from like 2014, versus Flo, the Progressive mascot who's a human being.
It's Flo.
I mean, I also agree it has to be Flo.
It's totally Flo, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Shout out to that actor. I believe that she is the highest paid commercial actor, or at least for a while was.
Good for her.
Like, she was making genuinely millions of dollars.
All right.
Oh, no, it is. Okay.
No love for planking? Flo moves on?
No, I mean, planking was kind of cringe back when I was in college, so I don't think...
Yeah, but look at the image of that man.
Oh, it's very funny. I like that somebody off to the left is, like, Kamehameha waving him.
Yeah.
But, like...
I don't...
Yeah, it's got to be Flo.
I don't like it. I don't like it. It's too... Why are they like that?
Alright, fine. Flo moves on.
Yeah. We have the concept of Hang Loose and Talk to the podcast about Hakua.
In particular, it's the motion Hang Loose. The shaka bra, if you will.
Yeah.
This is called a shaka, by the way. That's not just like a thing people say. I thought
Oh,
that was
really? Okay.
interesting.
Fascinating.
Hang Loose versus, yes, Talk to the podcast by the Hakua girl.
I mean, here's the thing.
Who I should mention was embroiled in a crypto scam somewhat recently.
Yeah.
And I respect her for that.
She didn't know. It's like she got scammed too.
Did she? I feel like she made out like a bandit.
I mean, she definitely made out way better than most people.
She shorted people, right? Like, she knew that.
She was in a pyramid scheme, and she was on a higher level than most of us.
All right, well,
Here's the thing.
regardless, more people ever will remember her fondly than will remember Save Data Team fondly, and that hurts me.
That's
Here's the
unfortunately true.
Out of all of the White Women Nothing podcasts, this is my least favorite.
Okay, but I love that she got a podcast out of it.
Anyone can get a podcast
In case
out
anyone's
of
watching
it.
this not in our year or the year prior, because I'm sure Hakua has been forgotten. Haley, whatever the fuck her name is a famous woman because when she was being interviewed on a random TikTok, described a blowjob as going Hakua and you spit on that thing. And that made her, I shit you not, the most famous human being on the planet for about a month.
It was extremely frustrating because it was like, here's a straight white woman just saying that she enjoys sex, and then she became famous. And I was like, yeah, fucking so many people enjoy
Everybody likes
sex.
sex.
What a concept!
It's so annoying.
It's not everybody.
But
Hang
I
Loose
support
is
her.
a cool thing you can do at any given part of the day to any person.
Listen,
this is awesome.
We don't even need to.
Okay,
we don't even need to mitigate this. It's Hang Loose, right?
It is also because Hakua has made my life as a middle school teacher terrible.
And what is Hang Loose done for you as a middle school teacher?
Nothing.
Oh.
That's technically a positive.
Next
up, we've got Seeing a Fight Across the Street and Head and Shoulders 2-in-1.
Head and Shoulders 2 in 1, our first fan submitted.
That's really good. That's such a good pull, chat. Holy
Might have
shit.
been Herlock Gnomes, not entirely sure. If it was you, shout yourself out. You deserve it.
Okay.
These both rule.
These are concepts incredible for this bracket. It's very tough.
When you're across the street and you see two people fighting, you're the perfect distance from it because it's not your problem.
But you gotta watch.
You're probably catching it mid to fight. Like, there's no way you're catching the beginning of the fight.
Yeah,
you wouldn't have noticed it.
I mean, yeah, you don't look at these people until they're fighting. Yeah. I mean, they could have yelled right before, and then you'd be like, "What's going on over there? Oh shit!
Yeah,
you threw a punch."
He yelled and then did his super
Yeah,
move.
I mean, literally, I think it was a week or two ago. I was walking Magnus, and I saw somebody pick up one of those crates that they carry shit in, like the plastic crates, and he was fucking beating the shit out of another guy with it. And I was like, "Okay, we're turning around, Magnus."
Yeah. But then Head and Shoulders 2 in 1. I mean, the dominance this has in the market.
Here's the thing. If it was Head and Shoulders dandruff shampoo, easy win for me.
Is all Head and Shoulders not dandruff shampoo?
I would assume not.
Oh. Interesting.
I do genuinely use Head and Shoulders dandruff shampoo because it's one of those fucking things your dads read of like the Consumer Reports says that Head and Shoulders dandruff shampoo is the best. And it is also extremely cheap. And then I pay for a fancy conditioner. But
Pridge is saying all Head and Shoulders is dandruff shampoo.
Really?
That's bringing Head and Shoulders 2 in 1 up for me. Because here's the thing. People shit on 2 in 1, rightfully so. However, it's the only way you're going to get most men to use conditioner at all. Or wash their hair at all, period, frankly.
Oh, okay, that's huge, actually.
But I'm all about that drama, and Head and Shoulders isn't giving me that much.
No, but it is giving you safe, moisturized scalps from the comfort of your own home.
I
Here's the other
have
thing.
scalp psoriasis. That's not doing anything.
Here's the other thing about seeing a fight across the street. It could get dangerous.
I'm gonna go fights. I'm going fights.
Fight.
All right.
Fights
Chat.
it is.
I was on the right side of history.
No.
Next, Diddy Kong Racing versus the DL6 incident.
Whoa! You should have put this in the first one. People would have stuck around longer.
No, this is the part where you clip this part for the intro.
Oh, you're
Hi,
right.
Intro.
You're right.
Hi, Cold Open.
Diddy Kong Racing's really good.
Diddy Kong Racing was lit.
It
had Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform shit like a decade and a half before.
Yeah.
Because you could be on a plane and then in a car and then in a boat.
I think I'm too young for this.
It had Conquer? Yeah, probably are.
You're not too young for the DL6 incident, though.
I don't know what that is,
Explain
so
what
while
that
I
is
may
for
not
people
be
that-
too young,
Okay.
it's not for me.
So these two men and this boy got into an elevator, and I guess the elevator was air sealed, or at least the security guard freaked out and thought he was losing his air. And so then he knocked out the other man, who was the child's dad, and then he dropped his gun, and then the boy threw the gun, and it shot, and he thought he killed his dad, but actually it was Manfred von Karma. It's very funny that this image gets used a lot. It's also from like 20 years ago, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
I mean, technically it's for the remastered version, but that still hasn't
If
come
it
out
is
like 10
from
years
20
ago.
years ago, I still feel like I'm too young for that.
Diddy Kong Racing was
Well,
like 30
technically-
years ago.
Oh no, this is pretty time skip. Anyways,
Diddy Kong Racing was so easy for me, dude.
Listen,
it had a story mode.
In 2
It had
weeks.
Conquer.
here's
And
what I'll
I've
say.
never seen Diddy Kong.
Here's what I'll say. What has Diddy Kong Racing done for me lately? DL6 built my entire YouTube channel, so I'm picking DL6.
All right, fine.
I don't have a vote.
Well, if we leave it to chat, they're gonna vote DL6 incident. So
Oh, he's right. He's right. And I hate that he's right. I want to clarify for everyone watching. I did not change, like, all the matchups were how it came out of the machine. I changed nothing, which makes this next one crazy.
oh fuck. Okay.
Mr. Hat versus Atelier Rises Thought. Mr. Hat is a nice sturdy character. He's a puppet man.
Yeah.
Atelier rises by symbolize the strength of the Japanese economy. It's what the director of the video game said. Don't take it up with me.
Here's what I'm saying.
That was also a fan submitted. I think it was Don Ruby. At least I'm blaming Don Ruby for this.
Hey,
That's
you,
really
HDRs.
funny. HDRs just gifted $10 saying, I love Ace Attorney, but Diddy Kong Racing is peak and I will bribe more. Oh shit, chat. I don't know.
I'll delete that DLC incident right now. No, we already moved on. Mr. Hat
Yeah, that's fair.
is a puppet.
I hate that you say it like the South Park one, but I get why you do. Here's
I hate puppets.
He's a magician. Does that help at all?
that can't fucking be true, Vic.
Oh, Vic hates Muppets.
Why?
You're married to Chris.
No, Vic hates the Muppets.
I don't hate the Muppets.
Whoa,
I just enjoy it.
What? How are you even together?
She's never seen fucking Muppets Treasure Island, dude.
This is like half of Chris's personality.
She's never seen Muppets Take Manhattan, never seen the Muppets movie.
No, I have
Bullshit.
seen Let's Take Manhattan.
Oh, okay.
This is
Good.
blowing my mind.
Here's the thing, like I have seen the Muppets movie.
Get her, chat. Get her,
I
chat.
have
Yeah, Chad is not on
seen
your side,
Muppets
Vic.
things, and I always like to do the Muppets thing at Disney, but I don't necessarily enjoy the Muppets. I don't hate them, but I don't love them, and I'm sorry I don't love them.
That
So
upsets me
Mr. Hat
deeply.
moves on.
Okay, and Chris hates Bibble, so I don't care.
Yeah, but that's one character in a franchise versus.
No, he makes fun of all of my Barbie movies,
Oh, wow.
so I'm allowed to not like the Muppets.
Versus
crazy.
a universally beloved Academy Award nominated thing, the Muppets.
I mean, my joke before we get out of this before we send off Atelier Rise of Thighs,
Yeah.
say you're cold in the winter, you got some earmuffs, there you go, boom. But like, yeah, move on, Mr. Hat.
Oh, I was thighs all the way.
I was not.
Oh shit, what's this next matchup?
Gregorian chants versus the flag of St. Lucia.
What is the flag of St. Lucia?
Oh,
Or Lucia?
What's that?
Okay.
Now, as a historian, I'm here for Gregorian chants.
Kind of a basis for modern music if you look at it in a certain way. I mean, not a certain way,
No,
just in reality.
genuinely,
It's also
like
a
historically,
basis-
it is responsible for a lot of
Things.
the way
Versus
we
a-
write music today.
A flag that looks like a space federation, but is for an island.
Here's what I'm gonna say: if this flag was on our flag tier list stream, I would have
It'd
put
do
it
pretty
fucking
good.
high. Yeah, I would have put
High.
it really high.
This flag looks like I asked one of my 5th graders to make a flag.
Oh, then your 5th graders are
Anyway.
really fucking good at vexillology.
I mean, I think a lot of flags look like if 5th graders made a flag, frankly.
That is true. But no, Gregorian chants all the way, because that's like my entire, like the music that I can tolerate
I
sounds roughly like a Gregorian
I can't
chant.
stand
true.
your opinion on music, Vic, and I just have to put that out there.
Me neither, dude.
I can't stand your opinion on music.
She doesn't like fucking ants from up there by Black Country New Road, chat. Yell at her.
I don't like it, but I like the one by the other lady.
She likes the new album. Here's what she's referring to, chat.
Zanzepic Kid asked for this, so I'm gonna do it really fast. Oh, that's not a Gregorian chant, but
But also, Gregorian chant walks here, sweeps Flag of St.
Yeah.
Lucia.
it's a pretty cool
Bad
flag.
matchup for Flag of St. Lucia, though.
Oh, this next one.
Cuba versus the Gucci Gang.
Oh, wow, that's such a good pick.
This is the guy who said Gucci Gang 1 million times for charity.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
I mean, it's Cuba. I feel bad for this guy, but it's Cuba.
But he raised like $100,000.
Yeah. Oh, it's for Red Nose Day.
Yeah, he's British.
I mean, but it's still Cuba.
So clearly Cuba. Cuba's awesome. If you go there, it still looks like kind of old and like weird post-Soviet because like you know the embargoes.
Yeah, I mean,
That was like
shout out to the I think Reel or TikTok or whatever social media post that went viral this week that was like, look how sad the people are in Cuba, and everybody's like, shut the fuck up.
Cuba's lit. What are you talking about?
It was like this is what communism does to a country, and everybody's like, shut the fuck up.
It's a tropical paradise with communism.
Yeah.
It's the best possible place. Anyway, up next is Pistol Shrimp.
Oh!
The cum man that David sent me.
This is unfair for the shrimp because look at that.
I don't know. The pistol shrimp's so
Pistol
good.
Shrimp.
But
They-
look at the bug!
They punch harder than the speed of sound.
That's so cool.
It's so cool.
But the mug, though, look at it.
Nature invented something that's so strong. It's One Punch Man, but a shrimp.
And they can also see colors we can't even think of.
If they punch
so
next
can
to
most animals.
if
We're
they punch
just
next
dumb.
to your head underwater, you die
Yeah.
from the shockwave.
Okay, get me there immediately.
Now, what are you asking to die by shrimp?
Yes.
Balance the Dirt says it's a shrimp. That's a gun. That's double cool. The fucking. I mean, here's what I'll say about the Cum Man mug. It's immaculate.
It's an incredible mug.
It's immaculate. I do hate that it's white though. I can't stand an all white mug. Hate it. It's Pistol Shrimp for me.
Pistol Shrimp.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Next is Sex versus The Distance by Cake.
Fuck you! How could you pit that against each other? No!
I didn't do anything.
The Distance by Cake is so good. It's actually.
I don't.
I'm not gonna lie.
Image for Sex, by the way, is so funny.
Me and my gal.
I googled 1920s sex cartoon.
That's awesome. Here's my problem with The Distance by Cake. It is, I think maybe their most popular. I guess maybe Short Skirt Long Jacket was.
It's one of those two, yeah.
Yeah, but like, it's okay. And I say this as a guy who owns 5 Cake albums, grew
I
up
was
on
debating
Cake.
putting a Cake album on here instead, but I decided The Distance would have broader appeal.
That's
For
fair.
everyone watching, The Distance by Cake is a song from before you were conscious.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know what this song is.
Okay.
He's going the distance. He's going for speed.
Going for speed.
Oh, that's
He's all,
what that's
all
from.
alone in a time of Sex Moves On.
Yeah, Sex Moves On. Come on.
Obviously.
I'm not gonna self-report and pick Distance over sex.
What are you, Zach? What are you, 19?
Wait, shit.
Yep.
We might have to change the thing. HDR's just gifted another $10. That's 20 total dollars. Saying I've bribed before and I'll keep doing it. Y'all know how I am. I haven't eaten since noon, so I'm whiny and chaotic. Have I said how much I need Diddy Kong Racing to stop being fucking cowards, Nintendo?
Diddy Kong
Shit.
Racing moves on!
Shit, I'm
Alright,
sorry,
that's
DL6
okay.
incident.
Ace Attorney's canceled anyway, who cares?
God damn it. We're still doing it tomorrow. Chat, be there.
Well, finally, the loathsome Let's Players will stop.
The lowest players will go extinct.
Oh my god, that.
Jean Valjean!
Oh!
Have you ever died with us before?
Oh!
Sean Valjean all the way.
What a concept, Chris!
So Jean Valjean, the main character from Les Miserables, one of the main characters.
24601.
Yeah.
24601. And then that kind of restaurant where you walk in and they go, "Have you ever dined with us before? We do things a little different here."
I
give
feel
you
like
a
by
bit.
adding that, you're coloring the
that's-
image.
I'm coloring the image. That's true.
No,
just
or
the
you go to
expression. Have you ever
Kurasushi
dined with us?
Here's the
and they ask
thing.
if you've been there before.
Here's the thing.
and
They're
then
only
one
ever
day they
asking this
stop.
because they have things to tell you they're stupid.
Yeah, or good. Hey, or good. Here's my problem is I worked probably a decade in the food service industry. Have I said this line before? Sure.
Yeah, of course I have.
I try to move away from it. It's not great. It's a fine greeting from a server. I don't even love Les Mis that much, but I do think I give it to Jean Valjean.
Yeah, it's obvious Jean Valjean. He lifts up the fucking cart. Come on.
Yeah, he's so strong.
He's so strong. He carries France on his back.
Yeah. Next.
Ennui, who I shit you not, multiple people sent in Ennui.
It's so good.
Oh. I love
versus
Ennui. I was almost
Nom.
Ennui when I was, because we did Inside Out 2 for our Halloween costume.
That's fun.
I was Sadness instead.
Ennui, to clarify, it is not the Inside Out character. There's just
It
not
is
many
just
good
the
photos
con-
for Ennui.
Yeah,
It is
because
the
of that
concept
movie.
of Ennui.
Because of that movie, if you Google Ennui, you just get this character now. Man, that's really tough actually, because I also wrote in the concept of ennui, but how can you not love Snom?
Snom.
He's got a little butt for a face, and that's awesome.
He's just a little ice bug.
Yeah.
I think it's an upset because so many people put in the concept of Ennui, but I'm going Snom here.
I'm
Yeah,
going Snom.
I think I
Snom's
got it.
Snom.
I mean, I'll join you on Snom.
I mean, an absolute fucking bracket breaker right there.
Yeah, holy shit, that's crazy.
If you want to play along at home, by the way, I'll put a blank version of this in like the description for Zach to get you, so you can tweet at us your own.
Hell yeah, I love that.
If
Actually,
we were
please do. That's really
forward-thinking-
funny.
Yeah.
If we were forward thinking enough, we would have put a blank bracket with all of the topics for people to rank, and then.
Well, if we're doing it like a March Madness bracket, it would already have them in their places. So here, chat. If this video does well enough, I don't know what that metric is going to be. How about 2,000 views and a bunch of likes? We'll do a second one of these, and we'll put out the bracket ahead of time.
And you
so
can
that-
March Madness predict?
Yes, exactly.
That's awesome, actually. Holy shit, I
Thank you.
love that.
I have good ideas.
You do.
Next up, the Xbox Kinect
Oh.
versus Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Man, these both
Okay.
suck ass. I'm sorry.
Really controversial, but I loved the Xbox Connect.
That's an insane.
I'm
take.
glad that you didn't say Pirate Day.
No,
But Talk Like a
because it
Pirate
came with
Day.
my first Xbox 360, and I got to do Just Dance and the Zumba game with my Xbox Connect, and it was very cool.
I mean, it's truly the battle of who's gonna get their ass beat by Snom.
Yeah. But Talk Like a Pirate Day, if you go to Krispy Kreme, they'll give you a free donut.
that is true.
Thanks, I hate it more. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give it to the Connect because
Ah, come on!
at the very least, it's like funny. Like
I'm
it's
gonna
memes. Like Talk Like a Pirate Day. It's not me talking shit on pirates. I want to be clear. Pirates is a concept rule.
Are you afraid the pirate community is gonna come after you?
No, I'm afraid specifically one of our community members is gonna be pissed off.
If you want to be pissed off, Zach, join our community.
All right, next up.
One heavily seasoned
Ooh!
Dorito versus Zoo Pals.
It's absolutely Zoo Pals.
Question:
Oink, oink, Zoo Pals.
Pals.
Is Zoo Pals just the plates? What the fuck is Zoo Pals?
Zoo Pals.
Have you not had a Zoo Pal?
Dude, Zoo Pals make eating fun, idiot.
Yes! Zoo Pals make
So is
me
it
fun.
just the plates?
Yeah, they're plates with animals on them.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were so cool.
Sorry,
fucking Zoo
sorry,
Pals.
chat. I was eating on real plates as a kid.
Okay,
Chat-
sorry you're old.
Chat losing it for Zoo Pals. I also never, like, I've had a Zoo Pals plate, but, like, we never had them at home. It was always at, like, a birthday party.
Juno
these
Taku
were like-
in the chat said, Zach, you need to eat from a Zoo Pal. I think there's nothing sadder than a 34-year-old man eating off a Zoo Pal plate. I just want to put that out there. I think that'd be
Okay.
deeply depressing.
In his stop
had-
sexism before I get involved.
This is terrible to me.
I'm Zoo Pals here. I actually hate when you get that one Dorito, whatever, that's way too seasoned compared to all the rest of them.
Well, yeah, it like fucks up your tongue.
It just fucks the whole thing.
No, I'll fucking go crazy on that one. But pick Zoo Pals. I don't care.
I already did, so.
It's true, she did.
Yeah, I know. I was
Zoo
just waiting
Pals
for,
moves
talking to
on.
Chris to move it, but yeah, sure.
Settling it. Oh, this
Ooh!
settling it with a duel versus Bandit Keith.
Holy shit!
Didn't rig this. It just did this.
I mean, we could stand to settle more things with duels.
Very cool. Shout out to Bandit Keith. He pulled a gun on Maximilian Pegasus, and then I think he died like a
I
chump.
know.
He has a fucking sweet ass bandana.
He's vastly improved by the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge dub.
Every country in the world belongs to America. Then how the bloody hell are we supposed to leave?
I don't know.
And that's really all I think about him as, is that version of him, but it's incredible.
But settling it with a duel.
Yeah, you know what? David in the chat correctly points out in the 4Kids version, he just held his hands like a finger gun next to Pegasus's head, and he was threatened by that, which is really funny.
Awesome.
Man, it's really okay. Look, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Obviously, Bandit Keith icon in the early 2000s.
Right.
I feel like in modern times, Bandit Keith, kind of problematic. Kind of problematic.
You can say it. Bandit Keith would have been at January 6th.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Bandit Keith would have been at January 6th.
He would have sent Pelosi to the fucking Shadow Realm.
Oh, that's good too.
Sending Nancy Pelosi to the Shadow Realm.
I do think we should settle more things with the duel.
I mean, you know, if we could just do that and maybe get rid of some. Anyways, duel.
It doesn't have to be gun duels either.
It can be a duel with Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Or
What
sword.
about a dance battle?
That was the thing. Zach Rose, like, I can't believe it gave us duel and Bandit
Yeah,
Keith.
it's time to duel.
Alright, settling it with the duel moves on.
Yeah.
Fred Astaire
Ooh.
versus illegal U-turn.
Fred Astaire. I didn't ever think about it.
Yeah.
It's so yeah, he's the GOAT.
I mean, Fred Astaire, obviously way before all of our times, a little bit closer to my time, but like, Fred Astaire is fucking incredible.
One of my favorite golden age of Hollywood actors.
Yes.
I mean, he's not a great actor, but he's an incredible dancer. Go watch all of his work with Ginger Rogers, including Swing Time.
Yep.
Mind the blackface. It was a thing at the time.
I was about to say, I'm like, I bet there's some stuff that hasn't aged well with him, but
The one I named is the only film he has blackface in. Good job, Chris.
well,
Yeah, illegal U-turns. Like, it's cool if you know you're not gonna get caught.
oh, you mean
doing?
you meant pulling an illegal U-turn, not just the concept of illegal U-turns.
It's a bit of both, but yeah.
Well,
Like, when you need
it's
to,
not really
like,
exciting to me, you know.
Yeah, there's
I mean,
something about
sure,
that,
it's
like,
fine.
when you need to, and you're like, I'm just gonna do it, and then you do it, you're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Moving on.
Juggling versus hot dog.
It's hot dog. It's hot
Really?
dog.
I thought you'd go to bat for juggling.
Dude. Respectfully, actually disrespectfully to the art form of juggling.
Fuck them.
How in what fucking world would you, I guess if you're a vegetarian, in what fucking world would you not pick hot dog above juggling?
I will say that multiple members of my family juggle, and people choose juggling over that all the time. One of them did go to clown college, so like juggling is part of the requirement.
I'm obviously going hot dog.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, that is the end of the first
literally
half.
2 seconds. Chad is asking me to pull out the hot dog PNG. There it is. Look at that. Beautiful.
All right, that's gonna do it for the first half, the left half of our bracket.
Okay.
And
Wait,
we're gonna move.
HTRS, what do you mean you need more information? My uncle is a clown.
Get over yourself.
Wait, no, now you can't just say that. Like, is he like, he goes to parties, performs his money as a clown?
Well, he used to
Dance
perform
money.
with the Ringling Brothers. He was a clown, like actually.
Oh, okay, that's actually impressive. Man,
He
respect.
went to clown college.
It's like the Broadway of clowns, I imagine.
Yeah, it was like a thing, and then
Search
like
your Soleil,
cousin-
certainly.
Okay.
All right, starting up the second half of the bracket.
Here we go.
Madam Web on a plane versus Epic Mealtime.
The most Chris fucking one of all time versus probably a
one
shot at
can-
me.
Yeah, it was.
No one can come between Chris and Madam Web on a plane. And that's not a joke.
Someone rolls up and was like, "Sir, I will give you $1 million to not watch Madam Web on this flight."
And he'll be like, no, fuck you, I have to watch Madam Web on this flight.
I'm gonna give it to Madam Web on a plane though.
Fuck Epic Mealtime.
I think Epic Mealtime. Listen, I think the main guy, whose name I cannot remember, actually is pretty cool and has had a good career.
Like
Harley, yeah. I've met him in person a couple times, like after Epic Mealtime, and I was actually able to be like, hey, I was actually in one of the episodes as a clown. You probably don't remember me. And he was like, oh, I remember that shoot though. Like, that's awesome, man. Good to see you again. He was very nice about it. But yeah.
Yeah,
no.
but I don't know.
Epic Mealtime has no fucking.
All the bacon shit, like a lot of that's their fault.
You're not wrong. Oh, so many people in chat are realizing that I was in an episode of Epic Mealtime.
This has been brought up several times. It's your fault, not Zach.
No, you're
fair,
fine.
I also didn't know this, but I just assumed it was lore I had not yet uncovered.
No, I was actually paid like $75 to be in an episode of Epic Mealtime.
That's not enough dollars.
No,
And
it is a
that,
half
Madam
a day
Web
shoot.
is moving on.
I'll put the video here in the video now. Boom.
All right, boys, so over here is basically where we keep our ingredients for our candy.
Boom.
Oh, also I did play a clown in that video, which is really funny. Now that I think about it.
But you didn't go to clown college.
Yeah, and I didn't juggle either, because I'm fucking cool. Next
I'm just music
category.
analysis guy, I'll have you know.
Exactly. Would a juggler have made 2 videos that have over 1 million views on YouTube? I think not.
Next up, it's free bread
Oh!
versus a harpoon.
I mean,
Like, this isn't even hard. Like,
yeah,
give me all that bread.
it's unfortunately an easy walk for free bread.
The harpoon
Need
is
that
awesome.
bread.
Obviously, it's an incredible invention. Free
it?
bread is fucking awesome. you walk into a restaurant and like they bring you the water and the bread before
Yeah,
you even
just-
fucking ordered apps. That's huge.
Just keep bringing me that bread.
It's
Plus, if there was free bread, John Valjean would never got to prison.
it's true.
Bread.
Also,
Shout out the harpoon though. Got a bad draw here.
I'm gonna be real, Chris. I think Harpoon was like one of the weakest ones you put up.
What? Come on!
Yeah, no, Harpoons kind of do nothing for me. Harpoon
Like,
guns.
If this was Survivor,
something.
absolutely give me a harpoon, but it's not, so I would like the bread.
You're like, I have to think in terms of Survivor.
Next up, it's the Freemasons
Oh,
versus WallE the Green Monster.
that's the Red Sox's mascot. I'm guessing.
That's the Red Sox mascot.
Why is he green?
Because Fenway Park has the big green wall. The big green monster.
What is a Freemason?
Fuck the Freemasons. So lame.
I have a pocket knife that has the Freemason logo on it because my uncle gave it to me.
Great. The Freemasons are fucking losers. They spend money to make believe that they're an important secret society when they're nothing.
If you want to do that, folks, you can head over to patreon.com/SaveDataTeam.
At $5 a month, you can join our secret society.
I mean, here's
Or
my
you could visit our merch shop.
my problem with this shop.savedatateam.com. It's the thing where like both of these kind of suck.
Different uncle, David.
Um,
No, WallE's awesome.
no,
Look at him.
no.
I love WallE. I already
Look at
put him
these
in the
guys.
Well,
win.
then just fucking put him ahead. I don't care.
Good.
He's gonna lose to whatever fucking comes next.
I will remind everyone that they did nothing with the Freemasons logo in Assassin's Creed 3, even though it's the same shape as the Assassin's logo. Fucking pathetic.
Damn, gone.
They my uncles are all strange.
It's unfortunately a true fact.
Somebody clip that and send it to Vic's uncles.
They won't. They don't know how to use computers.
No.
Next
Moving
up,
on.
the French Revolution versus American Spirit Blues.
I hate cigarettes, so the French one.
So I picked.
This isn't even like a
cigarette choice
particular.
here.
This isn't even a cigarette that like kind of does anything for me, unfortunately.
I thought you smoked American Spirit Blues.
I used to do yellows. I've done yellows, and then but it's Marlboro Red all the way, baby.
Well, that's why. So I didn't pick Reds or Camel Blues because they would have walked.
Yeah.
Because they would have probably won the bracket. Like we can't.
No, I would not have let cigarettes
I hate
win. I have to be a good model, and it's the same reason I'm going to pick French Revolution.
I'm also gonna pick French Revolution. American Spirit Blues are cool. They have the seed in the butt, so you can throw them out and they'll plant a seed, which is cool.
Is that true?
Yeah, there's a seed in the bud, and if you throw them out, like birds will take them and then build a nest out of them, and then they'll redistribute the seeds back out.
Huh.
And that's a marketing thing. I don't know if it's true or not. French Revolution moves on.
Yeah.
The French Revolution it feels like we need it.
We need it now.
It just
more
feels
than
like we
ever.
need it.
Between that and settling it with duels, we're so back.
Yeah, like I feel like it's really of the time
Yeah.
and of the moment.
This one's huge for Vic. Jeff Probst versus
Wow.
So I made this before I knew Vic was gonna go on, which obviously means that Jeff has a free win here.
Yeah.
Give me the ropes.
Chat screaming for Palpatode. Unfortunately, your cries of Palpatode.
Has somebody pointed out that Palpatode is the first two syllables of Palpatine? Somehow Palpatode returned. Is that anything?
Palpatode's behind it all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's Jeff Probst.
Listen,
Yeah, it's obviously the Jeff.
let me give some flowers to Palpatode though.
Sure.
Look at that fucking guy. He rules. Come on.
He's great,
Okay.
and he evolves into Seismitoad, who's lit. But Jeff Probst is the Emmy-winningest reality host of all time, and also I love him.
And Chris found I mentioned that I wanted a buff, and then Chris found the merch site, and I may or may not have, as a joke, but not really, said, what if we bought the cardboard cutout of Jeff Probst and brought it to the wedding?
Zach, there's a life-size cardboard cutout of Jeff Probst.
I was like, oh, you know, my friends are enjoying Survivor together. That's really cute. I'm so happy for them. If you brought a cardboard cutout of Jeff Probst to the wedding, I would stage an intervention.
No, but it would be so funny, though.
Okay, Zach, what about the fact that there's a, anime body pillow of Jeff Probst you could buy?
No, I don't like it, actually.
It would be so funny.
Jeff Probst!
Yeah.
Survivor's the greatest show on television! This next matchup's lit. Duracell double A
Sibylla says if
batteries.
I get to cut out, you get to dress up as Bibblsack.
I mean,
Duracell
it's
double
happening.
A's with power boost versus
That's the
Monizuma's
world's
revenge.
most chaotic wedding.
Question:
Jeff Probst.
Is Montezuma's revenge problematic?
I don't think it's real.
I mean, the concept of oh, you ate this food, now you got to shit bad.
No, the concept is that you drink the water and then you got shit bad.
Yeah.
Which is not particular to Mexico. That's just when you drink water your body isn't used to.
I mean, here's the thing. Hey, one of these
Or
is a battery that's good. One is pooping bad. Duracell's gonna win.
You know? I didn't think about it that way. I thought about that Montezuma's revenge is a funny thing to say because it's a stupid thing. But you're right, Duracells are good.
Yeah. I like batteries as much as the next guy.
Duracell double
What else can you say about batteries? Yeah, I mean, they're batteries. I don't know.
They power a lot of things that I enjoy.
There's a world where Duracell double A power boost batteries wins this bracket, and I'm here for that.
Listen. I had a Sega Game Gear as a
there's
kid that
no
chewed those
shot
things up.
because he's up. The batteries are up against Probst.
It's true.
God damn it.
Next up is a Naruto headband in real life
Oh.
versus bathroom eye contact.
Oh.
Okay, well I don't even like Naruto, and it's the headband because I never want to make eye contact with anyone in the bathroom ever.
I don't know. There's something about it.
There's something powerful about meeting someone's gaze.
Here's the thing. It's not good, but it is powerful. And
Yeah.
everything in this is gonna be the French Revolution isn't good, but it did win its category.
Yeah, also, eye contact in the bathroom is not that bad.
No, how am I supposed to continue to use the bathroom after that? Now I'm nervous.
Yeah, but if you see a Naruto headband in real life, the person's gonna talk to you, and that's the worst.
That's true.
Yeah. People talk to me anyway.
I'm going bathroom eye contact.
Also, if you care about Naruto, watch our Naruto podcast.
An episode coming eventually.
How's that going, by the way?
I have no energy for it.
That's fine.
A degree from the University of Phoenix Online
Whoa.
versus the Geico Gecko.
It's the Gecko.
A degree from a bullshit university.
Here's
The
the
Gecko
thing.
Gecko.
I will admit to you a degree from the University of Phoenix Online is an exceptionally funny entry on this list.
It's so funny.
It's really good. It's got to be the Geico Gecko. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
Gotta be
Listen,
Gecko.
listen. That's 2 for 2 on insurance fucking mascots.
That's true. I didn't mean to do that, by the way.
There is a chance. There is a non-zero chance that they meet up in the finale,
Fuck, that's so good.
and that's awesome.
Dreadhungerov versus Wistfully Staring Out at Sea. Once again, that just happened naturally. It's crazy.
It's such a bummer. Chat, this is another way to plug this video. If you haven't watched
Yeah, of course it is. That's the only reason it's in here.
this is probably the best video we've made that has under 1,000 views. Nobody has watched this video, but everybody that has watched this video has watched it 5 times.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's why it has 10 views. I will say Wistfully Looking Out at Sea, pretty good.
Pretty good. Does it compare with Jason being shot?
God, I forgot about how funny that was.
It does not. Dreadhungerov moves on.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
Really, really good.
Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives
Oh.
versus A Slow Ship to Oblivion by Jake Terrio.
Oh, that's so unfair.
Lucia put in
Oh,
here.
that's so I feel so bad. Hey, everybody read this book. Friend of the show, Jake Terrio, wrote it. I've heard it's really
To
good.
clarify for everyone watching at home, this is Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, the show by Guy Fieri, versus a book our friend Jake wrote, which is such an unfair matchup for Jake.
Yeah, I mean, listen, during COVID, my ex and I used to watch Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives a shit ton. And you got to give it to Mr. Fieri. It's great. It's a great show.
Chris and I watch it when we're on the cruise.
Yeah, because they have Food Network.
That's awesome.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
So, hey, Jake, I'm sorry.
Guy's a
love
great
you.
host. Guy's a great host.
To clarify, Jake, when you're watching this when Holucha clips it,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Next.
Next, Kowalski versus A Well-Balanced Breakfast.
Listen, the penguins of Madagascar are the best part of Madagascar. It's a well-balanced breakfast, and it's not even close. Chat will tell me I'm wrong, probably, because they don't eat breakfast. But
Kowalski!
Here's my shot against well-balanced breakfast. I still think it wins.
Kowalski!
Is that A Well-Balanced Breakfast is fucking bullshit. Every time you saw it as a kid on TV when it was like part of a well-balanced breakfast, it'd be like a bowl of cereal, toast, jam, 2 eggs, bacon, a glass of orange juice, a glass of milk. It's like, I'm not eating all that shit.
I will give you that. Nobody is eating a balanced breakfast. But when I go to a hotel that has breakfast, I will get very mediocre versions of the things in this image, and I will eat a lot of them. I love eating a big breakfast. This is great.
I kind of want to give this one to chat in a poll.
Kowalski.
They're gonna pick Kowalski. I mean, sure.
well, I don't-
Actually, no. This is perfect because this gives me a second to use the bathroom, and I would love to do
Great. Welcome back from the edit. Zach peed, and in a very close poll, 53% Kowalski wins.
that. That's insane.
Which makes people thought about it, Zach. They really, it came down to it.
I mean, that makes me happy. R.I.P. breakfast. Eat breakfast, chat.
Next, Blue versus the Yamcha Death Pose.
Wait. Hold the phone.
Why is Blue red? Fuck off, that's why.
That is really funny, actually, that you did that. Shout out to you.
Thanks.
Man, this is really tough. One is my favorite general shade of a color, and one's the Yamcha Death Pose.
Yeah.
Oh.
Blue's probably the most overrated color.
That's probably true, which is a crazy sentence.
It's like that's probably true. I have nothing to back that statement up with.
Yeah. HDRS just
Red
gifted $2 saying Blues Clues. I mean,
This is not the dog. It's the color.
Yeah, listen, Yamcha death pose, extremely funny, extremely iconic. I think Chris is correct.
Blue's too powerful.
Yeah, blue is so strong. Blue is so strong. I can't wait to see it beat this fucking penguin.
That's a good point. Kowalsski will not.
Kowalsski will not survive the color blue. I'm sorry.
But he would
Kowalski
definitely
will
beat
not survive.
Yamcha's ass.
Okay, moving on.
Next, someone calling to say they have your mail versus the aisle seat.
Oh.
Shout out Quill in the Discord who
Yeah.
submitted this one
image.
because they got their data bugs.
Oh, yeah.
They submitted
That's-
both the image and the prompt.
That's really good.
Very good.
Oh man, I mean like,
Someone calling to say they have your mail.
yeah, that's exceptional. That's exceptionally good.
It's like a good moment for humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the aisle seat, by the way. I'm a huge aisle seat guy.
I mean, I'm too fucking tall. It's really nice to have
I-
that extra room if I need it, but
I tolerate I tolerate the middle because Vic gets the window. But when I'm traveling for work, you better believe your boy's on that aisle.
yeah.
Someone calling to say they have your mail.
Yeah, no,
It's
that's if that happens to me, I'm like, I've won.
It's just like
I've-
society isn't dead.
Yeah. No, it's really, really good, undeniably.
Up next, Virginia is for lovers versus Quibby.
Is Quibby the one that broke up Reese Witherspoon's marriage?
I think so. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so she was married to like one of the guys who was like in charge of
Quibby.
it or whatever.
Okay.
You can say it. A former town agent at Chris's job, who then went
Yeah.
on to work at Quibby.
He went on to work at Quibby, and it's quoted as part of the reason they're married.
That's incredibly funny.
Quibby
He
is
also
bullshit
refused to do a show on it.
because Quibby died, but now vertical dramas are all the fucking rage. It's bullshit.
Yeah, Quibby was ahead of its time actually, which is kind of
Quibby was
crazy.
genuinely ahead of its time, so was Vine.
That's true. That's true.
Virginia is for lovers is interesting because I don't understand it. I don't understand why that is their state slogan.
You're
But I
not.
love.
Yeah,
that
you're
they leaned
absolutely
into it.
right, but like,
It's awesome.
it's
awesome
genuinely an
they leaned into
iconic
it.
phrase. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's like,
Virginia's
I
for
don't
lovers.
get it, but I love that they've just been like, yeah, that's our slogan. Fuck you.
Yeah. This is a really tough one of things that I think are both going to lose to someone calling to say they have your mail.
Virginia's Flowers might not. Quibby. Okay, back for Quibby again. Quibby is my favorite genre of thing. Big, expensive, touted as the next big thing.
Yeah.
Catastrophic failure.
Yeah.
Like that combo of things is beautiful to me. It's why I love Vine so much. It's like it was never going to make money. It's a terrible idea, and I love it.
Yeah.
Moving Virginia on. Or have I convinced anyone?
No, I'll go with you on that one. Quibby, if I put Quibby forward, it's as a meme, so Virginia is the winner. What are you doing?
Damn it,
Wait,
I thought you were agreeing with me.
wait, you wanted Quibby to win? I thought you wanted Virginia to win.
No, I want Quibby to win.
Oh, okay.
Oh, too late. I put Virginia.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Next, Otis elevators versus seeing a soccer ball and kicking it really hard.
What the fuck
Seeing a
is an
soccer ball
Otis
is
elevator?
really hard.
You know what?
elevator
You know about
in-
Otis, dude?
They manage every fucking elevator and escalator in New York City.
20% of elevators in the world are Otis elevators.
Oh, so they're kind of shitty. Yeah, kicking up a soccer ball really hard. Are you kidding me? It's so good.
Yeah.
You feel like a god, unless you fuck up, but 90%
And
of
it's
the
like
time.
it's like the perfect thing where it's like you're walking by a soccer field and there's just a ball sitting there and
Yeah.
the goal is an appropriate distance away.
Magnus loves soccer
beautiful.
balls too. That's not true. He doesn't.
Magnus.
Magnus hates things. We all know
He
this.
hates thunderstorms right now. Actually, I don't even think it's storming, but he came to me freaking out. So maybe a car exploded out front.
And I believe this is the final matchup in our
First
round
round
of 64.
Wow.
Happy Feet 2006
Oh.
versus Houseboats.
Happy Feet.
Oh, this is really tough.
That's a banger matchup.
Happy feet.
Yeah, but a houseboat is a boat you can live in, and it looks like that.
I don't want to live in a boat like that.
I did a brief summer week in a houseboat with my family as a child. And I have some fond memories of that, such as the time me, my cousin, and my dad got on a speedboat and it flipped. Not a speedboat, jet ski, and it flipped. Or the time that
speedboat.
The whole time that me and my grandpa had to share the same bunk, and it was like one of those, like the ceiling was right above it. So every morning, both of us would wake up and hit our heads. Which I guess makes it sound like I don't like houseboats.
No, that's nostalgia. I love houseboats. I think they're cool as fuck. I think if you know a guy that lives in a houseboat, that guy's probably awesome. I knew a guy that lived in a houseboat. He sold mid-weed. He was a great guy.
Wow.
He had Dance Dance Revolution in his houseboat. You know how fucking sick that is?
Wait, like just a shitty pad, or did he have like the actual arcade machine?
The pad! You can't have a machine inside a houseboat.
Okay, well there's a big difference of how cool I think that is or not.
It's cool. Fuck you.
I guess I'm gonna go to Happy Feet, but I'm not happy about it.
For those of you who weren't alive when Happy Feet was on, which means if you're under the age of 19, that's how old Happy Feet is. That hurts. If you're under the age of 19, Happy Feet is a jukebox musical about dancing penguins.
I knew it was roughly the same age as my brother. That's
crazy.
How I remember Happy Feet. It's that it is roughly the same age as
That's
Bubba.
really wild.
All right, Vixen, Happy Feet, Zach, where you at?
I'll go Happy Feet too.
Damn it! Okay.
Are you on a houseboat? You want to run this boat? Too late.
Oh, I jumped up like that. It's never too late. Houseboats!
Oh!
No.
I mean, it's gonna lose the senior soccer ball and kicking it really hard.
So would Happy Feet.
Happy Feet.
That's true.
All right, and that's
Now you're gonna make me go back and change it again?
Let's see the full bracket.
Yeah, after the first round, the bracket looks like this. But I don't want to dig too deep because I want people to be surprised by the matchups because they've forgotten them.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
So let's zoom right in and start off round 2, the round of 32, I should say, with Flo from Progressive versus Hang Loose.
Yeah, it's still Flow for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a flow.
Hang Loose is good.
Hang Loose is good. Flow is just iconic.
Yeah.
Do you
She's
think?
the best part of that shitty ad campaign.
Yeah, and do you think? Like they've tried to introduce more characters to the Progressive lore, and I'm sorry, none of them are Flo. They have to keep her around, even though she's charging probably millions of dollars per commercial at this point.
Yeah.
Because she has them by the balls. And how many people can say they have an insurance company by the balls?
By balls. You think millions?
It's at least the hundreds of thousands per commercial. Like high hundreds
crazy.
of thousands.
Good for her. Next, Seeing a Fight Across the Street versus Diddy Kong Racing.
Seeing a fight across the street.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah.
Seeing a Fight Across the Street did a good job getting out of the first round. Like, it had a good matchup against Head and Shoulders, but like, it's not gonna make it far in this league compared to Diddy Kong Racing.
Flow.
Okay, I'm
Diddy
getting.
Kong Racing.
Vis-a-vis Flo. Getting wildly conflicting reports. First off, her name is Stephanie Courtney. Hate that it's 2 first names. But Google's AI overview says that she makes $8 million a year. Another article from Muddy River News. Just, why is that? Why is it Muddy River News? She's making $3 million a year.
All right, Seeing a Fight Across the Street versus the Muddy River News.
I looked back. I didn't see you say that. That was really good. Change it. It's really good.
We don't have a picture for that, so.
No,
That's fine. I'm DK Racing here.
Yeah, I've already put it.
Yeah, I am DK Racing too. Sorry.
Mr. Hat versus Gregorian Chant.
It's fucking Gregorian
fuck.
Chants. It's Gregorian
it's
Chants.
totally Gregorian Chants. Like, come on.
I will say this. I will be
Just a bunch
there.
of monks going. Ooh.
I will be there to stab Gregorian Chants in the back as soon as I get the chance. They've had it too good for too fucking long. Greg and his fucking chants.
Yeah. Okay. Zach? What did you use in fucking Ace Attorney when you needed to make sound, motherfucker?
it wasn't really a Gregorian chant. It was me just going, oh.
Yeah, but that's what that was.
Not quite.
Cuba. I forgot about Cuba.
Everybody does.
Cuba versus Pistol Shrimp.
Fuck! Pistol Shrimp, I'm sorry, Cuba.
No, dude, that's such a hard matchup.
Cuba.
I mean, listen, we've never had a Pistol Shrimp missile crisis, but
Cuba.
The Bay of Pistol Shrimp.
oh shit!
Cuba.
Fuck, this is so hard. Is it down to me?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Listen, Cuba's cool. Sucks that we completely fucked them over.
Cuba.
Pistol Shrimp can punch so fast he destroys the world.
Fuck. That's
Cuba.
true. I'm still going Cuba.
Oh,
Pistol Shrimp Trailkey got robbed.
it does. I'm sorry. I mean, we're
Next up,
way closer,
Sex
but- Fuck.
versus Jean Valjean.
I mean, it's sex. I'm sorry, Jean Valjean.
It's obviously sex.
I'm sorry, Jean.
Sorry about that bread, John.
You know, this happens. Hey, this happens. Sometimes you get land in a bad spot of the bracket. You had a good first round, but you just cannot make it out of the second. It happens.
Sorry, it's got to be sex.
Snom versus the Connect.
It's Snom. Shut the fuck up. Let's just, we're not even playing here. Fuck, but will Snom beat sex?
That's a huge matchup.
Wow. Oh, God damn.
Zoo Pals versus settling it with a duel.
Settling it with a duel.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
duel.
Okay, we're all in the same
I
place.
didn't want to fight you over something I didn't care
Man,
about.
we could get settling it with a duel versus sex. That's incredible.
Ooh, settling it with sex. A sex duel.
Yeah. Fred Astaire versus a hot dog.
This is not the right picture.
I don't know why I put the juggling picture.
Your uncle. You're just thinking, yeah, look, I put the fucking PNG of a hot dog up there.
Fred Astaire.
I think I'm hot dogs.
I think
It's
I
a
like.
hot dog. I gotta go up and get it.
I think I like Fred Astaire more than I like hot dogs.
That's an insane thing to say. What
like hot dogs.
what has Fred done for you lately?
I wrote a really good paper on him in college.
Yeah, that was 10 years ago, Chris.
There's a great San Cisco song called Fred Astaire.
There's probably a song about hot dogs that also rips. I don't know.
That's a terrible argument for anything.
Okay, but you can eat a hot dog and it tastes good.
Vic, am I moving on hot dogs?
Hot dog.
Okay.
Thank you.
My opinion doesn't matter.
Good.
This time it's good we have 3 people. Otherwise we'd be here all day. Whoa!
We would. Whoa! Hot dog's getting crazy.
Frisky with this. Alright, moving on to the right half of the round of 32. Starting off with Madam Web on a plane versus free bread.
Bread.
Man, now here's the thing. Here's the thing. I could upset here.
When you're
It's
watching,
free bread.
but when you're watching Madam Web on a plane, they'll come offer you a free something.
I have never watched the movie Madam Web, but I have been on a
Period.
plane. 90% of the time that I get free bread, I don't eat it.
That's
What?
wrong. I'm sorry that you're stupid.
Because most of it is mid as fuck. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but what about like
It's
Texas Roadhouse?
free fucking bread.
If it's mid, I don't need it. I'm about to pay for a full meal.
Move to
I'm
PowerPoint.
actually so mad that I can't. Throw
You don't even like the Muppets. Opinion overruled.
Now count
about
now,
bread.
now a point in Madam Web's favor.
Yeah.
You're all in her web.
Yeah, okay. You know what? This argument, Chris, if you want to put Madam Web on a plane over free bread, let's do it, brother.
I hate the both of you.
Oh, let's fucking go, gamers. We did it. We did it.
Move the PowerPoint forward.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We were in our
Up
web.
next, WallE the Green Monster versus the French
The
Revolution.
French Revolution, come on.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Wait, I'm sorry, I just noticed this. H. the Heiress gifted $2 in all caps saying Diddy. I hope to God that was a reference to Diddy Kong Racing.
Oh no!
Wait, Racer says, I meant that for later. I thought Diddy was gonna struggle. Oh, Diddy's about to struggle, I'll tell you that.
In Rikers.
Yeah. It's French Revolution,
Jeff Probst versus the Duracell Double A's with power boost.
I mean, there's nothing I can do to overrule the two of you.
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, also, like, batteries is cool, but...
But that's a human being who I like.
Yeah, it's fine.
He just is so good.
He's
Bathroom
great.
eye contact versus the Geico Gecko.
Gecko, move on.
Gecko.
No
Oh
question.
my god, Probst v Gecko.
Oh, I know who I'm picking.
We'll come back. We gotta come back. Dreadhungerov MOV versus Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
I mean, listen, one of these has been seen by millions of people. One of these has been seen by dozens of people.
One of these has been seen by millions of people, and the other is Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
No.
Guy Fieri's a good dude. He donates a lot to charity.
And genuinely a great host.
Yeah.
You know? Listen, this is
He
not...
drives around the country giving people free publicity they can never pay for.
Yeah.
Kowalsski versus Blue.
Blue.
Are we doing Guy?
Blue.
Yeah, guy moves on.
Blue.
Nick?
Kowalski.
Blue.
Thank you.
Kowalski's strong, but the color blue.
The color blue.
I hate the color blue. I want green.
I do too, but I can accept its power
No.
and its girth.
You can't ignore
Blue.
Blue's girth. Wow, that's actually
Exactly.
Gary's name in the game.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Holy shit, we didn't mean to do that.
Shout out to that
Someone
meme.
calling to say they have your mail versus Virginia is for lovers.
I mean, that's
Someone
that's
calling this
incredible.
day-
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, I think I'm Virginia's for lovers, but I can
No. It's the same argument you made last time. If somebody does that and mail that I thought I'd lost comes back to me,
It's beautiful.
I'm through the fucking roof.
Also, Virginia's for Lovers is a nothing slogan. They were like,
Yeah.
what do we need? Oh, it's for people who love other people in history and also music and also maybe something else. I don't know.
All right, you convinced me. That's bullshit.
Listen,
Seeing
Virginia,
a soccer
Virginia
ball
for
and kicking
love.
it really hard versus houseboats.
Obviously, the soccer.
Soccer ball. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Virginia,
I love houseboats and all, but this is obviously
Virginia's for Lovers is a line from a
Bullshit
song by the band Cake, which, as we had mentioned, I like a lot. In which they say, Virginia's for lovers, but it's not. Around here, it's just for truckers who forgot to take
Thanks,
the
Cake.
turn at whatever the fuck. It's not important.
This has been the Cake Watch.
Chad, I could go on for years about Cake. I've seen them
All
live
right.
twice.
We move into the round of 16.
Ooh, the Sweet 16.
Sweet 16, if you will. Flow from Progressive versus Diddy
Oh,
Kong Racing.
this is Flo's first real challenge.
Definitely.
I'm
Diddy's-
voting Flo because I don't really care about Diddy Kong Racing.
Diddy's had to fight for everything they've gotten in this tournament, whereas Flo is basically a one seed walking in here.
Yeah. Man.
Flo is like Duke, and like Diddy Kong Racing is like a crazy school that like barely makes the qualifiers. It's like University of Miami, Ohio.
Yeah. Man, Diddy Kong Racing's so good. Has Banjo-Kazooie, has Conquer, has Tip Tup.
It has a story mode that doesn't need to be nearly as good as it is.
Yep. I'm imagining that the new Mario Kart World game is highly based upon how good the story game in that is. Diddy Kong Racing did the story mode before Crash Team Racing did, right?
Yeah, way before.
Same generation, so it couldn't be way before. But
That's fair.
for me, I'm gonna go Diddy. I'm gonna go Diddy Kong.
I voted Flo.
And I will add, H. Theor has gifted $4 as well for Diddy Kong.
Yoink!
Make it bigger. Fuck it. Let's go. We get into the final round. They gotta be big.
Yeah, that's fair. Gregorian Chants versus Cuba.
Cuba, baby. Let's go.
Gregorian chants.
Cuba.
Gregorian Chants, dude.
Oh, my Cubanos. No!
Oh.
These fucking marks act like they like Gregorian chants. This is bullshit.
He called us marks. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, no, fuck
Or
you,
go
because I
work
do
yourself
like
in your
Gregorian
shoe, bud.
chants.
Vic, you don't like
Yeah, the
music.
No, but Vic does like chants. That's the kind of music Vic likes.
That's the only music I listen to.
Vic likes a low thumping drum and someone going, oh.
And that's why your opinion on music is not valid. I'm sorry, Vic, I love you, but that is, you can't be like, goated music, I don't know.
It's that or like has-been hotel music.
That's...
Sex versus Snom.
Fuck, how did I forget about this great matchup? Man, also, can I point out that it's crazy that sex is written really small and snom is huge.
Snom is huge.
I don't know how that happened, but I'm not.
It's really funny.
Fan the artsy MB, yes, I don't like sound, and my children know that.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry for you.
Get her ass.
Man, this is the first one where I could give it to something that isn't sex.
I mean, I really like Snom. He's cute.
I think Snom's run has to end here.
I do too. But here's the question.
Dude,
how the fuck is
we're
sex gonna lose?
Sex could lose.
Against Blue?
We're against Diddy Kong Racing.
It's gonna beat Diddy Kong Racing. I'm sorry.
Here's the other thing: is that like, I don't know, dude. We're Twitch streamers. Can we really in conscious say we like Snom more than sex?
I can.
Chris, what are you working with, my guy? I love saying that. Man.
Go with your heart.
I like sex as much as the next guy, but look at Snom.
You can't say it's like a battery. I guess kind of that is how sex works.
Oh, also, I mean, to be perfectly fair, we've all had sex. None of us have had Snom.
None of us have had Snom.
Chris, where was Snom in the Pokemon edibility tier list?
Sweet treats, I believe.
That checks.
He might have actually been in That's Just Food because he's just an ice cube.
Yeah.
That's cute. I like that.
I'm moving on, Snom.
Yeah, okay.
No.
I convinced myself we've all had sex. None of us have had Snom.
It's the unknowable.
Next,
Snom,
settling it with a
boobs
duel
perfect.
versus.
Fuck.
God, this is why you do. This is why you do a bracket like this.
Oh, this is really good. I still think it's hot dog.
A hot dog.
Let's go, Vic.
Duel.
Let's
I
go.
think it's a hot dog.
Let's fucking
Drawn.
go.
Dawn.
You're on.
Fuck, Ever Entropy says, have you ever had a bad snom? No.
Wait.
You haven't.
Wait. It's gonna be Snom versus hot dog.
That's awesome.
Fine. I'm not happy about it.
Dude, hot dogs are so good. And I want to act like I'm
Settling it
above
with
them.
a duel.
No, you're right. But when's the last time I settled it with a duel versus when's the last time I had a hot dog?
You haven't been. When's the last time you snobbed, asshole?
But I could snob.
No,
Madam
now this
Web.
one isn't fair.
On a plane versus the French Revolution.
Oh, shit.
I really feel like Madam Web wins here.
I do too.
I feel like this is really bad for the French Revolution.
Man, it's really hard. Let me ask you this, Vic. You're the history person.
Yeah.
A lot of bad things happened during the French Revolution, though, right?
Yeah, it was ostensibly the transition from one evil tyrannical power to another new evil tyrannical.
Lots of people died. Maximilian Robespierre, he was there.
He was an asshole.
He was an asshole, and then he died. Madam Web on a plane.
I really feel like Madam Web on a plane wins.
No, you're gonna make Jeff Probst beat Madam Web on a plane. Let's be clear.
Absolutely.
If Jeff Probst versus hot dogs is the final thing, and you two pick Jeff Probst, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I'm gonna be furious.
I want to clarify one thing about how this works. You have to do each matchup individually. You can't look at the fact that it beat French Revolution to get here.
No, for sure. Sorry, before we get to the final four, let me pitch you on this. Chat becomes
We're
more.
not even to the Elite Eight yet, but go on.
Chat gets aside the final four.
Chat gets inside the final, definitely. Well, here's the thing. I say
Well, otherwise
we
it's gonna
vote.
be Jeff Probst, you fucks.
Well,
Leave Jeff Probst alone.
I say we vote. Like, here, we can even put a poll for each of those and do a minute debating. But I think we should come up with our answer and chat come up with their answer.
That's fair. Sure.
And if they happen to be the same, that's fine.
Great.
That's great, if anything. And next time, chat, you'll get to play along and help. Okay.
Next time.
Jeff Probst versus the Geico Gecko.
Gecko. Chris, come on.
Probst.
Jeff's great. But he's not a gecko with a
sorry.
British accent.
The Gecko cannot solve conflict or stir shit like Jeff Probst.
I actually disagree
Okay.
with that statement.
He can definitely solve conflicts.
Yeah.
He runs an insurance company.
No, he doesn't solve conflict.
Conflict
he
prevention.
conveniently goes around them so that the insurance company doesn't have to pay for it.
Hey, we
Allegedly.
use Geico.
Hey, Geico, if you want to sponsor this stream right now, we'll push Gecko to the end.
Geico? We're waiting.
Alright, I think Jeff Probst wins.
I think this is the end of the probe for us.
Let's go! Thank you, Chris, for seeing the light.
Because, and this is unfortunate. Yeah.
What does Jeff say?
I got nothing for you.
Wait,
Your tribe has spoken.
yeah. Thank you.
That one too.
Thank you.
Please leave the island.
Worth
Yeah.
playing for? Survivors, come on in!
Stop. All right.
Guy Fieri's
Don't you ever get
and
tired of
Dives
losing?
versus Blue.
I hate blue now.
I was like firmly that Blue is powerful. Not it's not even close.
Wow.
Close for me. Triple D sweeps it.
I don't know if I'd say that it sweeps it, but
No, it does sweep.
Oh, I'm telling, dude, this game was locked up before the end of the third quarter. Blue didn't stand a
Shut the
chance.
fuck up.
In a league like this, Zach, Blue does not stand a chance against Triple
Okay.
D.
Okay.
This is Renaissance.
Someone calling to say they have mail versus seeing a soccer ball and kicking it really hard.
Oh, this is a really
Soccer
hard
ball.
matchup.
It's a soccer ball.
Is like, do I like my faith in humanity, or do I like kicking a soccer ball really hard?
Feeling cool. Oh, I think
Stay with a
I'm.
great argument. Seeing a soccer ball probably happens more often.
Yes, but that makes me lean towards
The
someone
soccer
calling and say
ball.
they have your mail. It's huge.
No, but the soccer ball feels so good when you kick it. It's everything.
I'm soccer ball.
Wow. Crazy.
All right, we're getting somewhere, chat. Moving on to the Elite Eight.
Final 8.
Diddy Kong Racing versus Gregorian Chants.
Gregorian Chant.
Refresh. Please. There we go. Fuck Gregorian Chance. Diddy Kong Racing.
I hate that you guys are putting me in between this.
Gregorian Chant.
One of you doesn't like music, and you're really gonna put Gregorian Chance over the incredible work.
Gregorian Chants.
Like, I've used
Diddy
so
Kong
much
Racing
Diddy Kong Racing music. Let's
Has
go.
good music. It has good music.
Dang, it has incredible music.
Gregorian Chants aren't good music?
No.
Gregorian Chants gave us Diddy Kong Racing.
Yes.
In this essay, I will.
Gregorian Chance walks so Diddy Kong Racing could run.
I hate you.
And Snob versus Hot Dog.
Fuck.
Let's go.
Oh.
I do think Hot Dog has.
I agree. I think it's hot dog time. Which means, do we think that a hot dog would have beaten sex? I actually think it would have.
It would
might
not
have.
have for me. Also, Snob beats Hot Dog for me, but I'm overruled here. So.
Damn. Chris is a fucking hot dog hater.
I like hot dogs. I get them every
It's
time I go to
wild
Costco.
because for a while we would just buy a 12-pack of hot dogs and he would just eat that.
That's fucking.
Yeah, I still think about doing that all the time.
That's,
I never actually
that's
do
a
it.
little too far for me.
I like
What? Buying and eating hot dogs is too much for you, but picking it over settling it with a duel is fine. You freak.
No, it's the thing. This is maybe a crazy statement, but like, getting a hot dog. You know what? I'm on the same page with Vic about music as I am with hot dogs. I would never buy a pack of hot dogs to have, but if I was out there organically and a hot dog happened to come
it
across
found
me,
you?
I'd be like, yeah, I could crush a hot dog right now.
see
What is this
that
hot dog elitism? 2 greens somehow. Madam Web on a plane versus the Geico Gecko.
Man,
I'm giving this to Madam Web.
whoa! I thought Vic was like, let's kill Madam Web whenever we can.
She has no love for the Gecko.
I don't have any love for the Gecko, and I now hate the Gecko.
Because it
No,
killed Jeff.
you can't do that.
Yeah, you
look at
can't
what
do
it means
that.
to get here. You have to clear your mind and think of Madam Web on a plane versus the Geico Gecko.
Madam Web on a plane still beats
You ever zoom out and think about what you're saying?
When you, well, Chris,
I've
it's
zoomed
funny.
out, I've zoomed in, I've examined the data.
It's so funny because when you said previously Madam Web versus Gecko on a plane, Gecko on a plane. You know that Samuel Jackson movie, Geckos on a Plane? Previously, I would have picked the Geico Gecko over it. But man, I can't wait. Actually, probably when I'm flying down to Florida to get on this cruise ship with y'all, I'm gonna search and see if I got Madam Web on this plane. I
Yeah,
can't
Madam
wait.
Web on a plane.
Holy shit.
Let's go, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Diners, drive-ins, and dives versus seeing a soccer ball and kicking it really hard.
It's Guy.
Soccer ball.
It's Guy this time.
I think I'm soccer ball, dude.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Sorry about it.
Fucking crazy.
Okay, now we're fucking almost there, baby. It is
Final
time
four.
for the final 4.
All right.
First up. You can put it full if you want to.
That's what I'm doing.
Diddy Kong Racing versus Hot Dog.
Wait, let me set this up for the chat so they can see the image.
I'm giving it to Hot Dog, but I know y'all are gonna give it to Diddy.
Oh, I disagree.
Oh, Hot Dog? I
Well,
think it's Hot Dog.
Let's debate the entire time the poll is running so that we're not just doing dead air content. What are the pros of Diddy Kong Racing?
Very good video game.
Good video game,
I've
racing
never played
game
it.
that wasn't Mario Kart in the era. Great
know
cast, cool maps, you could fly, which as a kid I was like, that's crazy.
As a kid, I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, flying in a video game was huge.
Why did this? Diddy Kong Racing is very, 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 very good. Some would say it's the best kart racer on the Nintendo 64.
I would definitely say that handedly.
I just really love hot dogs. They're just Dragon Council said hot dogs are an overrated food. I think they're such an underrated food.
They're food of the people.
Yeah, it's the food of the proletariat. You fucking elitist.
Which Zach won't buy. What does that have to say, folks?
I won't buy them frozen.
Also, hot dogs have options.
Yeah. Dude, I had a hot dog the other day that had a
Ketchup,
fried cheese stick on
cheese.
top of it.
Yeah, chili.
Ooh. If you go to the American Dream Mall, they have these corn dogs that are like
Oh yeah, they have the Korean corn dogs. Those things are fucking lit.
Another very close race. 55% goes to hot dogs.
And I think I think the three of us agree. Hot dog moves on.
yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Hot dog, diggity dog.
Fuck.
Hot dog. Our first finalist.
I cannot believe
Madam Web on a plane
versus soccer.
ball.
I don't think any of us saw Madam Web on a plane going here.
I didn't, and I put it on here.
Yeah.
I think it's a soccer ball.
Man.
I think we got it on a poll.
It's the soccer ball. That
Liverpool.
moment, and you see it, and you kick it, and you're like, this is everything. And I wasn't an outside kid.
Especially if it's like you're walking by a field at night, or like sunset in this photo here.
Yeah.
That's something special.
I just,
All right,
I
polls
really
up,
love
chat.
Crimson in the chat. I'm voting for balls for sure.
Chat. Counterpoint. You're all in her web.
No.
Shit, I don't know, Chad. Okay, Chad is kind of running away with kicking a soccer ball.
Ah, come on, Mrs. Webb.
Oh,
The
wow.
Webb, you know?
Chad did not like the web. Big kick. Sorry, not
Fine.
kicking a soccer ball won with 57%.
I'm not happy.
Closer than I thought it was going to be. I'll say that.
All right.
And
now I think we do. Chat gets to pick a winner. We get to pick a winner.
I like that.
What if it's the same?
Then that's the true winner.
They really win.
And if not, we start the bracket over.
No. All right, chat. Starting the poll.
Chat, it all comes down to this. Your finalists in the Save Data NCAA, whatever the fuck tournament. Hot dog versus seeing a soccer ball and kicking it really hard. I love that we did just have, like a simple thing versus a very elaborate concept here.
Oh, yeah, no, it's really good.
Alright, I'm making the slide. I'm busy.
Yeah, we got it. It's up screen. It's on screen.
Yeah, it's on screen. It's neck and neck.
No, I mean the winning slide.
Oh. Oh my god, 52 to 46.
I mean, imagine seeing a soccer ball kicking it while holding a hot dog.
I mean, that's just your living. Oh, it's time! 50-50!
That's better than
Soccer ball pulls ahead! Soccer ball up by 2!
Wait, what's our winner?
Soccer ball up by 3!
I don't know, Zach's too busy.
Soccer ball by 4! Hot dog's coming back. Oh! Kicking a soccer ball really hard. I'm hot dog. I'm team hot dog, undeniably.
I think I'm team hot dog.
Hot dog.
It's got momentum.
I mean, kicking a soccer ball actually has momentum, but I think hot dog's just really good.
All right. Well, we differ with the chat here. The winner, hot dog, hot diggity dog, hot dog.
Wait, Zach, I really need you to go to the slide.
Yo, you crushed it, Vic.
Spent a lot of time on it, and I was very
Fucking
sad.
Win!
Graphic design is your
Win!
passion.
Feudalism.
Win!
Oh, you know what? You're right, chat. Listen, there's a reason I have a PNG of a fucking hot dog saved in my computer.
Facts.
Look at the definition on these sesame seeds. Are you fucking kidding me? Also to read HDR's is very, very nice donation. Thank you very much. Saying, I kid you not, Diddy Kong Racing is some of my earliest memories ever. Him and Donkey
Same.
Kong are my boys. Make this 20 votes. Thank you so much, HDR's.
Hold on, Zach, can you refresh the slide again?
God.
Sorry,
Better be worth the refresh.
Oh, the soccer ball gif. It's there.
It's worth it, I promise.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Well, hey, folks.
Well, folks,
Wasn't this really fucking fun?
that's gonna do it for our first ever random things bracket. If you want more of this, let us know. We have so many of these from chat that we could very easily do a whole bracket just made of the ones people have submitted.
Yeah, this was also a blast.
We should. You know what? If you want to keep it open, I'll put this as a link in the description or the pinned comment of the edited video.
Yeah, I'll keep it open. Fuck it. People can dump stuff in there forever. Who cares?
Yeah.
Is it a Google form?
Sure
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
How did you format it?
It has, what's your random thing? Do you want to attach an image? Who submitted this?
Okay.
But
And
yeah.
if you want to fill out your own
You
random
should-
things bracket, it'll be in our Discord, which you can access down below.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
and down below you can find the link to our merch store.
Yes.
You should check it out.
Shop.savedatateam.com. Yeah, for the folks saying, "Oh, I'm bummed my entries didn't make it this time." Hey, we honestly had no idea how many people would submit things, so Chris
Yeah.
made a lot to start.
Yeah, I had like
that.
45 to start with, and then people submitted a lot. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, chat, we got you.